Chapter 11, Heating Up. In the locker room before the next big game with plenty of time to spare. Alex, did you remember to tape that wrist before you put on your glove? Yes, Mommy dearest. And Sean, did you do all the warm-up exercises I prescribed you yesterday? I've been doing them since noon. You continue checking in with the players when you feel a light tap on your shoulder. Hey, Jules, are you gonna make sure I'm game ready too? You run an expert eye over him. At first glance, he looks at fit and gorgeous, as he always does. What's up? Tight muscles? Flagging energy? Did you remember to hydrate this morning? My energy and hydration are fine, but I could use a little body work before I hit the ice. Uh-oh. Is something wrong? Instead of looking worried, he flashes you a sheepish grin and pulls you aside. Tonight they're honoring some of the retired players with the from the last Snow Tigers championship team. I used to play with a bunch of those guys back when I was a hot young thing. Why does that make you sad? You're getting a chance to see them again. Well, I am happy about that part, but less happy about how I've been playing lately. I can't show my age out there. When will you learn to accept your age, get a chance to show off like this again? I don't know how to answer that one. Learn to accept your age. You're as young as you feel, I guess is the way to put it. How exciting! You can show all of them how far you've come. Thanks, Jules. I knew you'd understand. I'd hate for them to be all disappointed after coming all this way. You tilt your head towards the medical room near the back of the locker room. Come on, I'll stretch you out over there. That way we can be private. You settle Laurie on the table and begin loosening his muscles, starting at the bottom and working your way up. Your calves are a little tight. I don't like the tension in your quad. Have you been getting enough sleep since I saw you last? He looks you up or looks down at you under heavy-lidded eyes. You mean after... Heat flares to your cheeks, but you keep sliding your hands up his body, careful to keep each touch professional. I'm just worried that some of this tension has less to do with the hockey and more to do with me and not telling you I love you back. He stops your hands as they reach the tops of his thighs, his strong grip pinning you down. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed, but there's no schedule for this kind of thing. His fingers curl around yours. More than anything, I want you to arrive at your destination or decision on your own terms. You are the reason for all of this. Also destination, but Laurie, that means a lot to me. You return the pressure of his hands. Thank you for saying that. Your kindness is one of my favorite things about you. Now I'm tempted to ask what other things are. He shakes himself off before the moment grows too tense. Don't worry. I know this is my own fault for taking so long to make a move on you. Thank you. I never expected any of this. You should have. A woman like you was never going to be on the market for long. He chucks you lightly under the... He chucks you? Yeah, no, I had to go back and read it. He chucks you lightly under the chin. Now, get back to it. I just still need your help loosening up. You ever been chucked under the chin? I'm serious. Even after all that? Are you kidding? There's no one I trust with my body more than you. Is in every possible way. You grow quiet as you slide your hands over the rippling muscles of his back. This decision is only getting harder and harder with each passing day. You're in the middle of applying a heat pack to a knot in his deltoid when someone who looks vaguely familiar enters the locker room and beelines straight for you. Ah, there he is, my favorite baby recruit. Gustav Kane as I live and breathe? You're forced to step aside as Laurie springs to his feet to embrace the older man. It's obvious from their wide grins and hearty greetings that they go way back. Jules, Gustav was the team captain when I started playing. He was the greatest player on the ice in the entire league. Till this guy came along, that is. I can't tell you how glad I am to see that you're still in the game, Bert. Laurie's gaze slides to yours for a brief, meaningful moment. You know me, always chasing my dream. I'll probably let you two catch up. Get out of here before Laurie embarrasses me. I'll let you two catch up. You guys obviously have a lot to say before the game starts. I'll leave you to it. You toss Laurie his shirt and flash him a smile to show there are no hard feelings. It was great to meet you, Gustav. Your reputation around here is stuff of legends. Oh, same to you. You obviously do a great job keeping Laurie in tip-top shape. You can say that again. As the two players fall into enthusiastic reminiscences, you step away to attend to the rest of the team. You only make it halfway across the locker room before Hunter approaches. There you are, Jules. Have you been avoiding me? Avoiding you? Of course not. I was actually hoping to take a look at your hamstring before you hit the ice. He crosses his arms and glares at you, his jaw set. My hamstring is fine. The rest of me, however... You've been spending a lot of time with Laurie lately. What's changed? You fallen back under his spell? Hunter... You know how much he means to me. Don't be that way. This was all part of the deal. Hide your face so I can't see how much being with Laurie affects you. None of this is easy for me. Damn, Jules. You sure know how to get under a man's skin. Hunter runs his hands along his head, looking equal parts amused and annoyed. I'll be a good boy from here on out, I promise. How'd the date go on the other night? Great, actually. Then why do you look like that? Because Laurie told me that he loves me. You can see the struggle taking place on his face as he processes this information. In the end, all he does is shrug it off. Typical. He says that now that he has a rival. What's that supposed to mean? Exactly what it sounds like. You don't really believe that guy who ignored you for years is the right choice for you, do you? The Laurie you're dating now isn't the real one. He's an athlete through and through. One who's only moved by competition. That's not true. Can you imagine what'll happen if you choose him? The second there's no more game to play, he'll go back to dragging his feet, and you'll be the one to pay for it. What makes you any different? You put your hands on your hips and refuse to let his charm sway you. You're just as bad. If this wasn't neck-and-neck race with the team captain, you wouldn't be working so hard to win me. Not a chance, hot stuff. I'd be all over you just the same. It's because you're kind of creepy. Before you can respond, Hunter shakes himself off. Forget it. I didn't come all the way over here for my hamstring or to talk about my rival. Then why did you come? Easy. To ask out on a date. By the time I'm done with you, Laurie Burke will be nothing but a distant memory. Doubtful. Moving on. The next evening, you're busy getting ready for your date with Hunter when your phone chimes with an incoming voice text. Hey, Jules, I'm sending over an address where you should meet me, but don't ask what we're doing because it's a surprise. Who knew Hunter was such a secret romantic? Oh, and wear something you can move that hot body of yours in. You'll be sweaty and exhausted by the time I'm done with you. Your excitement is doubled by the time you click off the phone. Movement, sweat, exhaustion. Don't threaten me with a good time, Hunter. You throw open your closet doors and pull together the perfect outfit. Stylish, comfortable, with enough appeal to set you both on fire. I guess. Dress to unleash your inner adventurous side. I guess I'm not the only one getting a super secret surprise tonight. You put a few finishing touches on your look before grabbing your things. It's date time and you don't want to be late. You pull up in front of a concert venue with hordes of people lining up to get inside. You have no idea how you're supposed to find Hunter until he steps forward with a beaming smile. Damn, Jules, I told you to wear something with movement, nuts. You frown down at yourself. What's wrong, you don't like it? He steps forward and slips a hand around your waist. With one strong tug, he has you pulled into his arms. Are you kidding? I freaking love it. The gruff, eager note in his voice sends a ripple up and down your spine. Just wait until you see me dance in it. What I'm wearing underneath. Dance in it. You give a shimmy to show him how just easily you can move, your whole body gyrating teasingly against his. See, the fabric practically glides over my body. I don't need to see it, I can feel everything. Sounds of music are already starting to blast from the stadium. You immediately recognize the song. Wait, is that the 36 Fighters concert? You got it in one. But that's my favorite band of all time. I've been trying to get tickets to see them for years. I know. Luke and Sean were talking about your obsession a few weeks ago. Did you really dress as all four of them for Halloween one year? You laugh at the memory, your whole body bubbling up with emotion as you realize what kind of strings Hunter must have had to pull to keep this under wraps. I can't believe you got tickets and didn't tell me. He flashes you a wolfish grin, the pleasure in his eyes adding a lustrous sparkle to them. I wanted to knock your socks off right before I tear away the rest of your clothing. Hunter, let's wait and see how they play first. You play coy, your head tilted to one side as you toy with the fabric at the front of your chest. I'm not making any promises until I hear the set list. Tease. Hunter ushers you into the venue where you immediately hit the concert floor. The moment you take up the spots, the band walks out on the stage and starts up their opening act. Hello, New York! This one goes out to all the young lovers out there. The crowd goes wild, shouts echo off the walls, feet shake the whole stadium, and everyone starts jumping in time to the beat of the music. I love you! Lucky lead singer. Hunter steps up behind you, his hands on your hips as you both start moving in time to the music. You sway and move to the beat, the feeling of Hunter at your back like a strong wall. Several people jostle and bump against you, but Hunter's presence keeps you a cocoon of safety and heat. Don't worry, I'll protect you. Just enjoy the show. You do as he says, your head tipped back against him and your arms in the air as you give yourself over to the moment. This next one is a little tune I like to call Fake It Till You Make It. Oh, that's my favorite song. That's my favorite saying. I'll grind against him. You start to move more urgently against him, your ass grinding against his hips so hard that you're both starting to feel the flame. No matter where I am, the song always makes me need to move. This may be my new favorite song. You can feel him starting to grow against your ass, his hands holding your hips so tightly that you both feel the pressure. Things on the dance floor are definitely starting to heat up now. His ragged breasts proven. Your bodies move as one. Hunter's hands greedily push at the fabric to feel the hot slide of your skin. A few more of these songs and we're gonna be in serious trouble. You say trouble, I say fun. The song comes to an end, both of you feeling the heady rush of your bodies moving as one. Breather, lead the way. The two of you wind your way off the concert floor until you find a quiet corner where you can catch your breath. You lean against him, his heart pounding against yours. Thank you for this. I had no idea how much I needed it. How much you need it, or how much you need me. You close your eyes and think of how good it feels to be in this moment. There's no hockey, no Lori, just you and Hunter and all the adrenaline you pack into a few hours. With Hunter, it could always be like this. Adventurous, fun. As if reading your mind, he nuzzles his lips against the side of your throat where your pulse still races. You don't have to answer me right away. Just having you here is enough. He laughs as a couple tries to steal your corner, only to be booted by the sight of Hunter's possessive hold on you. Actually, that's a lie. What we really need is a lot fewer people around. He makes a quick survey of your surroundings before flashing you a mischievous, lopsided smile. When he looks like that, I know things are about to get good. What do you say you and I sneak backstage for a little alone time? Hunter, we can't do that. Sure we can. When something stands in my way, there's only one thing to do, and that's to fight to get what I want. Right now, the thing I want most is to be alone with you. I'm gonna stay at the concert. Thanks for that. You feel a strong temptation to give in till you hear the sound of the music starting up again. Wait, I think they're playing from the Forbidden set list. Is that a good thing? It's the best thing. You practically drag him back to the concert floor where the crowd is starting to work itself up into a frenzy. For the rest of the show, you and Hunter dance and sing, your bodies moving as one as you drink in every note. A few hours later, you're still buzzing with adrenaline as you and Hunter spill out of the concert venue and walk the streets of New York side by side. That was an incredible experience. I still can't believe you got us so close to the stage. Don't thank me yet. We still have one more energy-filled stop planned. Another stop, but I'm still vibrating from the last one. The pair of you halt in front of a museum. The huge beige building looks exactly like the opposite of the energy-filled and exact opposite of Hunter. Wow, this is not what I expected from you. Why not? A little downtime never hurt anyone. Besides, the only way we're getting inside this late at night is if we break in. That sounds super dangerous. What if we get caught, videotaped, shot? It's all part of the fun. You shake your head and sigh, but there's no denying that you're intrigued. I guess you could always play the hockey card if we get in trouble. Or you could just show a little leg. Thighs like yours are a lot more powerful than you realize. He winks and starts leading you around the side of the building towards a back entrance. The most important thing is to remember that whatever adventure you want in your future, I'm here to deliver. In that case, grab a clipboard and follow me. A delivery is the only way we're getting in. Hunter's face splits into a grin as you snag an official-looking clipboard and brazenly walk up to the entrance. Can I help you with something? You pretend to consult your clipboard. Not unless you want to help move 16 cargo boxes to the Impressionist wing. Oh, sorry, I wasn't expecting you guys until tomorrow. Go right on ahead. As Hunter follows you confidently through the door, you hear his laugh threatening to erupt. Remind me to bring you along the next time I'm planning to skirt the law. That was amazing. You can thank yourself for that. All the heist movies I watched growing up. I always dreamed of someday robbing a Las Vegas casino hotel. Who hasn't? Hunter plants a soft, wet smack on your lips. Well, when you do, I'll be right there by your side. You can hardly believe that your eyes as you and Hunter start to move through the museum. Oh my gosh, that's a real Klimt. And that Degas statue over there is world famous. Even though the halls are empty, you fight the urge to run your fingers over the artwork. Everything is so quiet, serene, it's almost like you and Hunter are the last two people on Earth. I don't know anything about Degas, but you should take a photo of me next to the suit of armor. He pretends to pull out a sword and fight the aged metal suit, standing guard over a medieval tapestry. He kinda looks like me, don't he? In a badass, take out the enemy, no prisoners sort of way. You pull out your phone and click a few pictures. There, now the police will have enough evidence to convict you when you end up in jail. Nah, they won't arrest me. They'll have one look at you and realize I had to do something to impress you. You take his hand and twine your fingers through his. The warm press of his fingers feels almost as good as having the whole museum to yourselves. Believe me, Hunter, I'm impressed. I had no idea you were into art. To be honest, I'm not. I don't really understand most of what we're looking at. You stop in front of a bright, splotchy Pollock, both of you absorbed by the colorful swirls and intoxicating vision of it, until Hunter squeezes your hand. The one thing I do know is that this work was created by someone at the top of his game. It's like me in hockey, or you in athlete training. The average person can't really tell how much work you and I put into what we do. But when they see us in action, they know that they're watching something incredible. Me, I'm just there to keep the rest of you running smoothly. Don't sell yourself short. Everyone on the team pushes as hard as they can on the ice because we know we have you to patch us up. You stare at him and seeing yourself through his eyes for the first time. That's really sweet of you to say. Yeah, well, it's the truth. Now strike a pose in front of the painting so we can remember this moment long after the night ends. I'll pose by pretending to steal it, smiling big for the camera, or kissing him. Let's go with smiling big for the camera. You turn towards the camera and strike a typical pose, your smile wide and beaming. How's this? Perfect. Just like you. Hunter shows you the photo, your head's close as you look over the image. I won't be forgetting this piece of art for a long time. Me neither. Maybe someday you'll even be rich enough to buy it for me. Hunter's eyes grow dark with a sharp, sudden intensity. I will be, Jules. That's a promise. You open your mouth to respond, but the squeak of shoes on the tile floor stops you short. Oh no, I think the security guard is making his rounds. Hunter circles your wrist with his hand and tugs you into an alcove where a bust of Caesar sits on a marble pedestal. Maybe we can hide in here long enough for him to pass. We'd be better off using our wits, running as fast as we can. You're light on your feet. You lead the way. Now, don't worry. I saw a secret corridor that'll get us to safety in no time. Hello? Is someone there? Go. No one's here. Anyway, you and Hunter duck out of the alcove and start tearing down the empty hallway, his hand still holding you tight. You duck past statues, paintings, your heart in your throat before Hunter yanks you through a doorway that you missed on your way in. Whoa, how did I miss this? You were busy watching the art. I was busy watching you, it happens. You and Hunter move away, muffling your laughter as you leave the security guard in the dust. You'll forever know that place is haunted now, unless he saw you. You find yourself in a huge picture gallery with a wide-open floor plan and some of the most beautiful paintings you've ever seen. You take it all in. You're still breathless from your near escape. Near escape, okay? Need a second to catch your breath? It's your own fault. I always feel this way whenever I'm with you. He wraps an arm around your waist and pulls you flush against him, his own breath starting to come short and fast. You've got me figured out, Jules. That's been my whole plan all along. To make me narrowly escape jail time? No, to take you out of your comfort zone, to give you experiences unlike any other, and to see that smile lighting your eyes up every chance I get. His mouth is on top of yours before you know it, this crushing kiss robbing every last bit of oxygen you have. God, what I wouldn't give to have all this all the time. You, me, everything laid bare like this. Your answer disappears in the fervent heat of his mouth, which moves over yours so urgently that you feel yourself falling into him. You sigh and move your lips against his as his hands start to slide down your body. You can feel how hungry his touch is and how desperately he wants to slide his hand under your shirt. I feel the same way. When I'm with you, I never have to pretend to be anything but what I am. And what are you? Hot? Hungry? We call that hangry. His hands reach your ass and knead greedily at the taut, tied shape of your body. He drags his mouth away just long enough to gaze down into your eyes, holding nothing back. Let me see more of you. Let me see it all. You almost swoon at the way he's looking at you and what he's looking at, or what he's asking. He wants me here, and he wants me now. Yeah, just lay there, you know, like that girl on Titanic. Move on before security comes back. You moan and arch against him, but that's as far as you're willing to take things. I'm all for public displays of affection, but this is taking things a step too far. Then at least let me give you a parting gift. Hunter takes your face between his hands and kisses you slow and deep. Your whole body sparks to life as his kiss continues, his mouth a hot assault on your senses. As he pulls away, there's a tender light in his eyes that makes you grow weak in the knees. Hunter has always looked at you with this hunger, but this is different. Damn, Jules. I didn't want to say this yet, but I love you. Yeah. You can barely believe it as Hunter's declaration rings in your ears. Hunter, I had no idea you felt that way. I didn't know that this is... I didn't think... Tell me about it. I've been fighting this feeling for so long. Hunter shows no signs of distress as the two of you duck through the museum towards the back entrance, but his words hang heavily over your head. Both Lori and Hunter have offered me the world and their hearts. Be a shame if you had to crush one of them. Maybe both, who knows? You think of how much it must have cost both of them to make that declaration, and only feel worse. How on earth am I supposed to decide now? You do this thing. It's like... Alright, would you like vanilla or chocolate, but you can only have one? Or do you choose milk chocolate or dark chocolate? You can only have one. Man, it's almost like you have to make a choice. Anyway, people don't understand that. Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts. Aside from that, sorry about being a little bit late on this. Again, not feeling the greatest right now, also fighting a little bit of, I don't know if you guys ever get, like, really bad allergies. Yeah, no, tis the season, in which is spring. Which I'm not suffering, like, you know, runny nose and sore throat and all that. I have allergic conjunctivitis in my right eye, so reading's real fun right now. So yeah. The other issues I can handle. When it's in your eye, not really. There's not much you can do for that. So, yeah, aside from that, again, she put herself in this position. I'm just saying, right? Like, imagine you have a friend, and your friend comes to you and she goes, I have two guys, or girls, that confess to me that they love me, okay? But I can only pick one, obviously. Unless you want to have an open relationship, which I don't know if this app / game will, or, well, may I say, book will allow that. Typically in these books, I'm learning that when you float two love interests, you end up having the ability to be like, I can't choose between you, so I want to love you both. Because, you know, yeah. I don't know. If I'm forced to choose by the end of this book, you guys already know what I'm going to pick, right? I just feel more partial to Lori. Yeah, it's not his fault that, you know, he waited a while, right? There's a lot of people that do that shit, right? There's a women out there in this world that I personally have known that want no real relationships besides, like, lovers in the night, right? Like, one-nighters. But they don't want kids. They don't want relationships. They're professional women who are just... They work, you know, 12, 8, like sometimes 8, but 12-hour days normally, sometimes 16 or more, and they just don't have time. They don't want to be bogged down. They want to be rich and successful. No, we're not talking about OF girls, okay? Those people, listen, they do something for 12 minutes, post it, and make a bunch of money. We're talking about actual women that actually, like, work hard work and have integrity and morals and all that, okay? So in case people go, oh, yeah, I know those women you're talking... No, you're mistaking that, okay? Um... I fully support those women that work hard while still remaining a human being. So, and not bearing it all to the world. Just, you know, for the longest time, I tried to play really neutral and stay out of that and never give my opinion. And as of late, I'd say within the past 6 months, my opinion has started to wane. Right? I've tried to stay out of that stuff, but yeah, no, my opinion's starting to change on all that stuff. Um, but I just there's women out there who bust their ass. So in a way, I look at this as just a gender swap position. Laurie focused wholly on his career and his success and everything else. And let's be honest, you guys flirted a little, but neither of you were like, yeah, no, let's have a relationship and give this a go. Now Laurie's doing that, and now you're doing it. But Hunter's come along, and he's the opposite of Laurie, right? In every single way. So, I guess in the best way to put this is, you're, and our MC is the best example of this, is you're wanting to catch up with your youth and be made to feel young again and vibrant and energetic, and like you're wanting what you wanted with Lori years and years ago. You're wanting that now, but simultaneously you're wanting your cake and to eat it too. Right? You're wanting to eat the whole damn thing. That's just my thought. That's literally what I'm calling the situation. And sometimes you can't have your cake and eat it all. Remember that. In real life, sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Just keep that in mind. Let me know your thoughts. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Catch y'all later. Peace out.